Se você quer aprender a cantar as músicas de Natal do jeito direitinho, tudo em inglês, jingle bells, gente, por favor, né? Vamos entrar lá no Cambly, vamos procurar um professor nativo e falar, me ensina! Eu tenho certeza que em 15 minutos você consegue descobrir e aprender todas as músicas de Natal. Eu tô aqui dando mais um motivo para você entrar no cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly, baixar tudo direitinho, botar seu e-mail, não precisa colocar cartão de crédito nem nada, e vai lá em minutos grátis e coloca o nosso cupom maravilhoso Inglês no Podcast. Dessa forma você vai poder aprender todas as músicas de Natal em inglês, vai poder depois cantar para a família inteira em inglês e mostrar para o que veio nesse mundo, não é não? Então tá bom, já dei meu recado. Agora, now, on with the show.
Hello, hey guys, what's up? It's Foster from Inglês no Cru. I hope you are doing well. My name's Foster, like I just said, and this is another episode of Inglês no Cru Rádio. Welcome to the show. Hey, Alexia.
Welcome. Hey.
How are you doing?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing wonderfully, thank you. So today is the last episode that we are talking about vision boards, talking about thinkers and dreamers. So this comes from the idea of a book called Future Boards, which is all about planning for your future. It's by a lady named Sarah Centrilla. And we are deciding if we are more thinkers or dreamers. So if you have not listened to the previous 3 episodes, you should probably start there and things will make a lot more sense.
Yes.
Okay. So today, Alexia, we are continuing to talk about dreamers. So do you want to start with a question for me?
Yes, I had the perfect one.
Ooh, the perfect question. I cannot wait to hear it.
So, does it excite you to try new things or visiting new places?
Yes. Do I get excited by trying new things and visiting new places? Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
One of the things that excites me most in the world is traveling, meeting new people that speak different languages, trying new food. And honestly, I don't know how much of this is just my disposition and personality. Like, it's kind of difficult for me to stay the same, like in the same routine, doing the same thing, and to really get excited and to really feel alive. Sometimes I need to be pushed in those situations where I'm totally outside of my element, outside of my comfort zone. But yeah, I think the answer is yeah.
Yes. So, for example, last night, we went to a new restaurant with your parents and we did a new thing that it was the Christmas lights. So, it was really, really good because it was a whole new place, new food, and new experience. And we did that. And I love doing that as well.
Yeah, it was great. It's fantastic. So I think we're on the same page with this one.
Yes, we are.
Cool. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you often daydream? So many times during the day when you're working or just watching TV or reading, are you lost in your thoughts?
I used to be more.
Else?
I used to be more, as I told you some episodes behind.
Some episodes ago.
That the teachers during my high school and elementary school, they used to call my parents in and say, Alexa is somewhere else. We don't know where she is. She's right there in the classroom, but she's not paying attention at all. And I used to daydream a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I think nowadays they would diagnose you with ADD, attention deficit disorder.
I'm pretty sure. But not that often anymore. I think that there are some days that I'm a little bit more dreaming about my life or about a situation that it could happen, but not as much as my dad, for example.
Yeah. Your dad's an extreme case of daydreaming.
Yeah.
For sure. So I kind of agree with you on this one, that I think in the past I daydreamed a lot more. And honestly, this is something that I want to get back in my life. And I know you're not going to like this, but I think the reason that we do not daydream as much nowadays is we just do not give ourselves opportunities to be bored. So in the past, when I would just sit down and daydream and sit in the grass and look at the sky, nowadays I'm listening to a podcast or listening to an audiobook. So I don't give my mind as much time and space to daydream.
I don't know. For me nowadays, to daydream is a little bit weird because if I daydream about a situation, it's really because I want that to happen. And if I don't do anything to happen, I start to get anxious about it. And sometimes I can make it happen because of many reasons. So I think that I block myself of daydreaming, and that's the reason why.
Yeah, that's super interesting. So a while back, I read a book called Bored and Brilliant by Manoush something. I'm not recalling your last name in this moment, but it really talks a lot about daydreaming and how daydreaming is directly connected to creativity, that most of our best ideas come when we aren't really thinking, we're just kind of lost in thought. So it's something I really want to have more of in our lives.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Get used to that more and more.
Cool. So I think we are both natural born daydreamers, but maybe we've lost it a little bit recently and we'll get it back.
Yes.
Cool. You gonna ask me a question?
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Okay. Are you a risk taker? No, this was for me. Do you feel that deep down you were meant to something more?
Do I feel that deep down I was meant for something more? So do I think that there is something more to my life, perhaps a hidden purpose or meaning that I'm not really manifesting? Is that what you're asking?
I don't think that I would ask like that. I think like something more as becoming the president of the United States, like.
Oh, so you're thinking more of like direct ambition.
Yeah.
So it depends on how we're interpreting this question. My first intuition is to say yes, because I always, even from a very young age, I've had this weird sense of kind of self-grandiosity. Like I've always imagined that I was destined for something really big and important. I've had that feeling, but I don't see that as like, oh, I'm going to be the CEO of a really important company, or I'm going to be president. I don't see it looking like that, but I always do have this kind of just hum of anxiety and this sentiment that, yeah, my life is supposed to be more. I personally am meant to do more, to be more, to help more. It's difficult to articulate.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
How do you feel about that one?
I don't have this feeling.
No?
At all.
You're just good how you are?
I think that I don't know, I'm good where I am, and I think that I am already important for those who meant me, and I don't have this feeling about it. Maybe I do have a feeling about specific situations, but not like a big thing for me.
Interesting. So I think that's really helpful. So over the last 2 or 3 days, we've talked about thinking, thinkers, and dreamers. And I think it's pretty obvious I am pretty heavily on the dreamers side. Almost 100% dreamer. And you are more of a complicated case. But I think compared to me, you're much more of a thinker. Would you agree?
Yes, I think I am a balance between these two, and for me it depends on the situation that you put me in. If I need to be a thinker, I'll be a thinker. If I need to be a dreamer, I'll be a dreamer. But yeah, I think I am a thinker comparing to you.
I think I am a thinker.
See, perfect TH.
Yeah, I do agree. I think you're a little more adaptable. But does this clarify anything for you? For me personally, I'm thinking about the way we work and our businesses. And when I go through this exercise and answer all of these questions, and I recognize Okay, yes, I am very much a dreamer, I think, in big futuristic thoughts a lot of the times. I think that makes it a lot more evident for me that, yeah, I should spend my time kind of in these big dreams, and Alexia should spend her time doing the thinking and the actual getting things done.
Making the dreams come true.
Yeah. So we're on the same page. I can just sit around and think about big ideas and you can make them happen.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I'll start a spreadsheet right now.
Awesome. Alexia will make a spreadsheet. I will just sit back and dream. And hopefully you guys will see some of these dreams come to life in the near future. And I recommend that you ask yourself some of these same questions so you can decide if you are more of a thinker or a dreamer, because it does have a lot of important implications for your life, for your work, for your relationships. And I thought it's good. I thought it was fun.
It's autoconhecimento.
Yes. Self-knowledge, self-love, self-development, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so see you on the next episode.
Cool. We will talk to you guys very soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Muito obrigada por ter escutado mais um episódio aqui do nosso Inglês de Necro Rádio. Como sempre, vou pedir para você deixar sua review, deixar o seu e-mail no nosso site inglêsdenecru.com, ficar de olho nas novidades que a gente sempre manda, nossos recursos grátis, enfim, todas as novidades que a gente puder, a gente vai estar compartilhando com vocês, principalmente por e-mail. Então, é isso. Eu quis aqui dar esse recado. Como sempre, obrigada pelo suporte e a gente se vê no próximo episódio, tá bom? Bye!